Hi everyone, this is Pcm.Agostinho and this is another episode of my career mode with only Portuguese riders, and we are in the Portuguese Road Race Championships. So we are going to try and get the national champion jersey for the rest of the season and for the upcoming season. Um, At the moment, we got André Carvalho here in the break, and here behind we got a bit of a not such a great situation where we lost contact here with the front group that has, I believe, a few favorites, uh, and well, not exactly, but yeah, we'll probably. Yeah, this is probably going to get back together really soon. If not, we'll form a train to try and get in front. And unlike what happens in some situations, the break didn't win 20 minutes here, so it was not the usual good situation that we sometimes have here. And we got, who is this guy, João Almeida? It is João Almeida. So this is a pretty big move. We gotta stop this. Yeah, this is going really well, isn't it? A5 is our group. I don't know what happened after that descent. Yeah, this game is cruel. You lose your attention just a bit and it's over. I think Silva might be our best guy today. He's really good on the sprint. Morgado not so much. So let's see if Tavares can get us in front here to the front group, and it would be nice if André Carvalho could regain contact with João Almeida. That would be ideal here in the descent. Let's see if he is able to do that, and if he does, he's going to stay in his wheel and don't do anything. Wow, he's flying. João Almeida is flying, so... But we are not too far back. There's a few guys here. Yeah. So André Carvalho is done, and Tavares is done as well. Okay, let's see if we can regain contact with the front here. These guys are gonna get caught, but João Almeida is gonna be tough, tough to catch. That's for sure. Let's give a job to Carvalho here. Change this up again as Tavares recovers a bit on the descent. Can still help us out. And probably the same can be said for, well, maybe not. Not Carvalho is not able to do anything else. He is done. Carvalho has little left. Gonçalo Carvalho, that is. So now time for Tavares to accelerate here. Oh, João Almeida is done. Oh, he is done. He went too deep there. He went too deep. Let's try and get back together here, if we can, with our guy Morgado. Okay, okay. So things are looking better now. Okay, just the three of them, and okay, Tavares is up there, still going hard. Okay, I don't know if I should attack here. Well, I think Silva can beat João Almeida in the sprint, even though João Almeida is a good sprinter. We'll have to wait and see. I'm just gonna paste this gel now, and okay, so Morgado is gonna accelerate now and try to launch. Okay, so we're gonna follow João Almeida. He's going at it really early. I'm just gonna try and follow him. He is done. So we are going to And we're gonna go. I think Pedro Silva deserves to win here. He is in better shape. So Morgado, you have won a lot of races. This one is for Pedro Silva, and we get the 1-2 here, and also Gonçalo Carvalho is gonna get the fourth place. Those guys were lapped guys, and Tavares gets 6. So really good results. Things were not looking good at one point, but we were able to get the victory. And I can now show you how the season's been going, and it's been going pretty good. I basically raced the Clássica da Rábida and Volta ao Alentejo and won those 2 races, and I thought this is pretty much a done deal. This maximum success with the sponsor. So I didn't think about racing much more than this, but then I thought about one situation that was if we get top 2 in the continental as the continental teams in the Super Prestige, we're gonna get invites to the World Tour races. And this season, I asked for an invitation to all races, and they rejected us in all races. So I want to do some World Tour races if I can. So I decided to ask for an invitation to the Tour of Slovenia and also the ZLM Tour, and we were able to win those 2 races. So our sponsor was also very happy with that, as he is also happy with Pedro Silva winning the Portuguese National World Championships. So how do things stand in that situation of getting top 2 in the Super Prestige in terms of continental teams? Well, let's look at this. Well, RK has a very big advantage. They have almost 3,400 points. DSM has 2,700. Then we got this team here, Mayo CCN Pro Cycling. They're close to 2,000, and we are in 4th place. Also not too far from 2,000. Now, it is not easy to catch DSM, but if I do all the races, I think I can do it. The thing is, should we try to do that? Should we just try and move on as fast as we can to reach the end of the season and try to re-sign our guys like Morgado and maybe Leitão? João Almeida is just not gonna happen this season, that's for sure. He was available, but we're not gonna get him. Just to open the dossier, it costed 50 points. So yeah, 0 chance we get him. We didn't ask for a dossier with him. I could have asked for Ruben Guerreiro, but I thought he's not gonna evolve that much. It was probably going to be hard to get him anyway, so I didn't open the dossier with him. I'm gonna show you the dossiers, maybe that's best. So here are the dossiers. So obviously I went with the dossier for Morgado. Also opted to try to get Yuri Leitão, and then I thought, given the points that we have, since we are unable to spend points with other riders, as you can see, pretty much everybody has 100% interest in our team except for João Almeida and Ruben Guerreiro. I decided to try and get Rui Oliveira. He is pretty decent on the cobbles, pretty decent on sprints, so he can be a good lead out guy to Yuri Leitão. So I thought, from what we have, he will probably be a guy that we can try and sign if it's not too expensive. I'm not sure how much he's going to ask us, but it's 90% interest. What is worrying me right now is that Morgado only has 56% interest in our team currently, so we're probably going to have to spend a lot a lot or a big part of our budget to try and re-sign him, and that is if he doesn't level up. Until then, if he does level up, it's going to be even worse, the situation. But we have to wait and see. There's still about a month until the signing period, so let's see what happens. In terms of races, I don't think I'm going to do much more races until the transfer window. We can try and look here at the sponsor objectives that we got coming up. We got stage wins in Austria and in Romania in the CBO cycling tour, top 5 in Torres Vedras. I think that we might get that just by simming the race, and we'll probably try to sim all these races and see how things go. If we are close to the end and we don't have a super success, we might try and make and actually race one of these races to try and see if we can get that maximum success. But I think we're going to get it with the results we already achieved this season. And we are at the 31st of July. I decided not to do any of the races that were left. I decided to sim. I was a bit of a gamble to see if we could stay in the super success. Apparently we stay there in the blue. We missed out on a few objectives, but we were able to get top 5 here where we needed top 10 in Prueba Villafranca, Ordisiaco Clásica. We only got a top 10 in Torres Vedras. That was we were 6th with Gonçalo Carvalho. Leitão got the stage win in Romania, and we didn't get a stage win in Austria, and we also missed the top 10 here in the Circuito de Getxo and the stage win on Castilla and Leon. Fortunately, the rest of the year we had a pretty good year, so we were still able to get the maximum success, and that leads us to the final choice of the sponsor. It would be really nice to get another Portuguese sponsor that allowed us to improve our budget in the future. But from what I can see from other career modes, my career modes, other streamers or YouTubers that play PCM, it's going to be really, really rare that that's going to happen. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll try to see if that's going to be the case, but it's extremely unlikely. And as you can see, that is the situation. So we got a sponsor from Belgium and a sponsor from Colombia and Venezuela, so we'll stick for now with Portugal in 150 seconds. And yeah, okay, we'll extend, and now let's see, we are going to go through the next step. Here is the transfer market, and we'll also cross our fingers to try and see if Morgado only asks us, I don't know, for 25k or something like that. Again, he will probably ask us for a lot more, but again, we'll cross our fingers. 25 would be great. If he asks us for 35, that will be pretty decent. If he asks us for 50, I mean, we can still sign him, and we'll still sign him, but if he gets in the region of 70 or something like that, it's almost impossible to sign him. We only have 92k for next season, and we already have, I think, 15k or something allocated to a few guys that were really good and had a good future that we signed for 3 years in the last season. So let's see, let's go to the dossiers, and it's at 77% interest, so not bad, not bad. Let's see how much he asks us. Okay, 14 points just to talk with him. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay, fingers crossed. Okay, 25k Morgado. Just 25k. Just 32. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. But he says it's not a very attractive team for him, so that might be a problem. Well, we're gonna put him as an absolute leader. 3 years for sure. And I think we're gonna have to offer him a bit more than this. 32. So I'm gonna start with 30, 35 just to see where we're at. Ooh. Wow, only 50%. Oh, I think he is going to ask us for the 70k that I was thinking about. Okay. That is tough. That is tough. That is really, really tough. Okay, so let's go with 55, maybe? 55? Maybe 55. Oh, he sends for 54. Maybe I didn't have to offer that much. Oh. Okay. Wow, guys, let me know in the comments. That was probably too much. Okay. Okay, probably overpaid them, but well, the staff we are now going to send all the staff away. We're just gonna fire all these guys that are getting some hefty salaries, and we want to use that salary space to get some more riders. And Morgado is ready to sign. Okay, we'll sign him. I think we overpaid them. We might have overpaid them, but I'm not sure. Maybe not that much, but probably we still overpaid them a bit. Probably should have went with 49, 48, close to 50. Let's try and see if that worked. So let's try and see what other guys we can get. Well, let's look first at the guys that we already have for next season. So we got Morgado. We got João Oliveira, who's a guy of... Ooh, he has leveled up for 75, 72. Okay. Okay, João Oliveira, very nice. And still has quite a lot of potential. A bit of potential as a climber, a bit of potential as a puncher. Is he training as a puncher? Yes, he is. Okay, so that's definitely good news. Let's see, Pedro Silva. He still has a lot of room to improve as a sprinter, so he's also on our roster for next season, on our squads, whatever we want to call it. And okay, we also got André Carvalho. He's not going to improve a lot, but he's a decent guy. And we got this guy here, João Macedo. Still has potential. He has already improved to 71 mounted, so that's really decent. And we got the guy who has a lot of potential as a puncher, and not much more than that. So Daniel Lima, 71 heals. I mean, it's going to be more of a helper than anything, but okay. So we got 6 guys. I think we need to get at least 10 more. And now the thing is, how much more do we have to spare? I mean, we have to try to get Yuri Leitão. There's no other way around it. If we don't get him, we probably are not gonna continue in Continental Pro, and I would like to continue in Continental Pro. Okay, this says the experience this year wasn't great. You require a meaningful offer to convince me. Okay, so that's not good news. And we only have 23k available. So we're not gonna get Yuri Leitão, that's for sure. We are not going to get him. Okay, that's bad news. That is bad news. Okay. Rui Oliveira also wants 9. I guess we're gonna have to. I'd say the minimum we're not gonna get to the World Tour. Forget about that situation in this season. That's impossible. Uh, we are going to continue in Continental Pro. If we can get some guy to get 4.5 stars, or both guys that we currently have, Pedro Silva and João Oliveira. Rui Oliveira, I'm not sure we should spend the 9 points. I mean, we might spend the 9 points later, but not now. So we'll try to keep the guys that we have. Hopefully they don't ask us for much. We don't have to spend many points from them, so Gonçalo Tavares. It's not a very attractive team. Oh, what the hell. I mean, the team was a bit unsatisfied because we had no races in April and most of May, and the morale of the riders went down quite a lot. And this might be what is happening here to these guys. Okay, let's see if he signs for 3 years the minimum. No way. No way he does that. Okay, 3,500. That's not bad. That is not bad. We are going to try and we have to sign at least, I don't know, 12. It's the minimum. Ideally 15 riders. And I would say we'll probably prioritize the guys that have potential and the guys that can be of help immediately, and probably sign those for just 1 year. Let's say Tiago Antunes, he is pretty much done in terms of improvement, so if we can sign him for 1 year, that's probably the ideal situation. We'll put him as important rider or luxury teammate. Let's see if... Okay, he's not too happy with that. Important rider. Okay. So that's another guy signed. So we got 8 guys. And we already got 11 riders for next season. I think we might still try and get a few more guys, but budget-wise, I think we are really on the limit of what we can get here. Let's see, maybe we can try and get 2 more guys, but that's about it. And I think we are not going to reach Continental Pro. We might have overpaid Morgado, and we were unable to get Yuri Leitão. He got tired. Maybe I yelled at him too much, made fun of him too much, and he just he got tired of that, and yeah, he decided to leave. I'm gonna try to get Frederico Figueiredo for 1 year. 73. It's about the best we can get. Or maybe even Rui Oliveira. Let's just see. I think we have some points to spare. 9,600. Maybe we can get him if he's signed for... Let's see if he signs for 1 year. Okay, no, not really. Well, the team index would improve if we got him. We only have 2,800 left. So let's put him as a sprinter, maybe. Maybe that leaves the guy a bit happier. No, not really. He doesn't like that very much. Okay, absolute sprinter. Okay. That's a bit better, but I think we're gonna have to offer him 2 years. Otherwise, we're not gonna get him. We are not going to get him if we don't offer 2 years. And we will be unable to get any more riders. So we might as well spend what's left of our budget. Well, not really, because if we're going to sign him for more than 1 year, we're going to have some cap space for the next season. Okay, still, they're going to have to offer him as much as we have. And we don't really know if that's going to be enough. Okay. Nope, it's not enough. Okay. Okay, no problem there. I mean, ideally we would get him, but next guy in line, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Frederico Figueiredo. Let's see how much he access. He has a... No, not Christopher Lawless. What the hell is he doing here? Christopher Lawless. That Portuguese guy. Okay, Frederico Figueiredo. Oh, it's only in the 500. Okay, 6 points. We can use the points. Okay, 1 year. Teammate. Great. All right. That is good news. That will allow us to sign a few more guys. Let's see what other Portuguese we can get. We'll try to get Martin Gil. He's been a useful guy for the team. So we'll get him for another year, and I think we only have room really for another rider. And let's look at the roster real quick, see what we need more. So we got Morgado, very climber. This guy's a punchy sprinter guy, kind of the same for André Carvalho. Gonçalo Tavares, more of a puncher. Climber and puncher Frederico Figueiredo. And in terms of sprinting, I think we probably need a sprinter. That's what we need more. Our best sprinter is Pedro Silva, and he's more of a puncher than a sprinter. He still has a lot of potential as a sprinter. That is the good news. But yeah, if we can get a guy that helps on sprint, that's also going to be really important. Let's see from the guys that are available if we have a guy with 70 sprints. That will be ideal. So no Yuri Leitão, no Rui Oliveira, yeah, no Francisco Campos, and yeah, got our guy João Matias. He is getting worse. He was a 70 sprint, is now 69, so he might get worse fast. We got this guy Miguel Caeiro, we got him signed as well. He's a young guy, so has a lot of potential as a sprinter. Let's just look at this guy Rui Portela. He's young. He's young, he's got some potential, so maybe this is going to be the guy. Yeah. 68 hills, that's also good. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with this guy. Young guy, maybe still improves. We'll see, but can get him for 1 year. Getting him 3,000. So you're not going to sign anyone else. And okay, we are done. We are done. Let's look at the team really fast. And yeah, our dream to go in the World Tour is still alive. Even though I would have loved to pay a lot less to Morgado. 54k is quite a bit, quite a lot. It is quite a lot. I mean, I could have saved, but I don't know, I could have saved 5k, 10k at most. And yeah. So We still have some decent cap space for next season. Our budget is not going to improve a lot, but maybe it's going to improve enough to get another guy that's going to be good enough to improve our team. And the best chance we got is these guys here, João Oliveira and Pedro Silva. If they improve a lot and they reach 5 stars, yeah, maybe in the future they can help us get to the World Tour. But I think they are not good enough still. If their potential improves, maybe the potential improves, they improve as well. But it's going to be, we're going to need a lot of things going right in order to make that happen. Things are not looking great. But yeah, maybe with change of sponsor at some point. Maybe, who knows? Who knows what can happen? But yeah, transfers are done, so we're gonna call it a day. We're just gonna look at the situation in terms of the Super Prestige, getting to the top 2 of the continental teams, and by doing that, getting the invitation for World Tour races. Okay, so DSM has 3,112, and we got, so it's a 1,000 point difference. If I if I play intensively through these last months of competition, maybe we can get there, but yeah, I'm not sure even if that's going to work really well. As some fatigue is settling in on our guys. It's not like we have a ton of days raced. Morgado 28, Leighton 26. So I guess it's technically possible, looking at the calendar that we have for the... Okay, what the hell am I doing? We are already looking at the last months of the season, so... Okay, Volta a Portugal, I got this Denmark race here in, that's highest category, horse category of the continental races. Arctic race, we got Dutchland Tour of Britain, we got a classic here in Maryland. So if we can get results in all of these, maybe we can get past Team DSM, but that's going to be hard, and that's going to require a lot of time that I really don't have, and so I mean, I might try and do a few of these and see if I make 2 or 3 races and I see that I'm getting close to DSM, maybe we can try and do that. But yeah, it's going to be hard. Let's just look at the index right now. So right now we are Continental Pro, but we are looking to stay Continental. That's what's going on right now. Let's just advance a few days to see if that changes. Okay, looking at the indexes, we can see that right now we're still Continental Pro, but I'm not really sure that's going to be the case. I mean, we got 3 stars and just a tiny bit there, and not much more than that. And I'm guessing there are still a lot of riders in the market that are going to improve these teams here that are behind us. So I don't expect to be in Continental Pro for next season, given that our team got a bit worse and the database usually gets better as time goes by. So yeah, I guess we'll find that out in the next episode. I've I'm going to probably do a few races, and I'll just going to try and see how the index is evolving, and if we are still have a chance or not. Maybe one of our guys evolve. We're probably going to hire yeah, we can hire top-notch coaches for the guys that we have and try and see if they can get a boost there. And if they can improve, maybe, just maybe, we can get there. But for now, yeah, this is going to be it. Again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and yeah, that's going to be it. See you in the next one. Bye.